Major intervention for the Bahamas and the CARICOM region as a long-existing policy that has prevented them from receiving some international funding has now been reversed.
The nation's leader representing the CARICOM region today and addressed the First Caribbean Energy Summit in Washington, D.C. Responding to comments from the Vice President of the United States, Joe Biden, the nation's leader minced no words when he called for America to respond with action to the region's energy needs.
Our Clint Watson is in Washington.
Call it a step of goodwill, but the U.S. recognizes that it's losing ground with the Caribbean and wants to play a greater role in energy reform. The olive branch extended now gives the Bahamas and other CARICOM nations access to critical funding, no longer eliminating our country because of our high GDP.
We remain hopeful that this pronouncement will not be exclusive to energy security initiatives, and this methodological change will be representative of broader shifts in reconceptualizing indicators of development need for aid and for accessing finance from international financial institutions where the United States yields considerable influence.
Prior to this meeting, CARICOM has agreed to a Caribbean Center for Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency. Next week, energy ministers will finalize and sign off on the operations. Mr. Christie noted that the region is already making strides in introducing renewable energy, and assistance from the United States of America must seek to enhance what's being done and remove the financial burden to do it.
Mr. Vice President, there are two practical ways for the United States to help us. One, the issue of funding without conditionalities, and two, the facilitation of the export of natural gas. And therefore, I wish to thank you for the announcements that you have made with respect to those 2 points. I cannot conclude these remarks without referring to the connection between the production of energy and climate change.
Vice President of the United States, Joe Biden, says energy and security remains major priority items of this administration, and getting it right is a paramount issue. He says they will do more to help the Caribbean.
The goal of this meeting today is to walk away with an agreement to create a coordinating mechanism that will maximize energy programs in the region. We support the World Bank's proposal to create this, and we hope you'll join us in offering your support as well. These countries and institutions' presence here at this meeting is encouraging, an encouraging sign. Now it's important that we back up all we've talked about with some real, genuine action. Because imagine what will happen if together we finally get this right. You, the countries of the Caribbean, have a chance at the supply of energy that's more resilient, more sustainable, cleaner, more affordable than you have ever had.
The U.S., through private companies, is looking to invest in the Caribbean through renewable energy companies.
And the single biggest burden that can be lifted from you right now, economically, is the cost of energy and the dependence that you still have on single suppliers. That's what we can do.
The Prime Minister called it movement in the right direction. He also took the opportunity to commend the United States on beginning talks again with Cuba. He also sent a message to President Obama through the Vice President that it's important and critical to meet with leaders of the Caribbean region as soon as possible. In Washington, D.C., Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.